Friends, today we are going to start a chapter 13 of social science class 7th. Okay, 13th chapter of geography, disaster management. Okay, the first question is choose the correct answer. So you can directly copy down the answer. Next page. Then question number 2 is filling the blanks. जो 12th वन का आंसर है मैंने साइड पे नीचे लिखा है हैंडीकैप्ड डिसेबल्ड. देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 इज पुट a tick mark true or false. Then next page. Then question number 4 is match the pair. Okay, the first match the pair, the answers are like this way 2 1 4. एंड जो फोर्थ वन का है वो फोर्थ क्वेश्चन है डिजास्टर एसोसिएटेड विथ मानसून क्लाइमेट, उसका आंसर है थर्ड वन. ओके, डॉट्स. Then second match the pair answers are 2 5 4 and 1. Then next question, question number 50 is answer the following questions in one or two sentences. The first question, by what name is the disaster commonly known as? Disaster is also commonly known as hazards, that is calamity. Okay. Second question, which are man-made disaster? Fire, industrial accident, bomb blast, riots, etc. are man-made disaster. Name any 4 natural disasters. Natural disasters are like earthquake, volcano, droughts, forest fire. यहाँ पे फायर है, ठीक है. फॉरेस्ट फायर, फ्लड, सुनामी एंड साइक्लोन. नेक्स्ट पेज. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इज which natural disaster can be forecast? Natural disaster can like flood, tsunami, cyclone, droughts, etc. can be forecast. Fifth one, which natural disaster cannot be forecast? Natural disaster like earthquake, volcano, a forest fire, etc. cannot be forecast. Sixth one, which is what is an earthquake or what is called an earthquake? Due to the tectonic movements in the interior of the earth, the weak part of the earth surface of the earth suddenly vibrates, shakes powerfully. This is called earthquake. Seventh one, what is meant by cyclone? The enormous destructive atmospheric pressure created in the atmosphere is called cyclone. Eighth one, due to what does a cyclone occur? A cyclone occurs due to the imbalance of air pressure in the atmosphere. Ninth one, where are the effects of a cyclone experienced in India? The cyclonic effects are experienced on the eastern coast and Malabar coast as well as on the coast of Kutch and सौराष्ट्र इन इंडिया. यहाँ पे ऐसे है, ओके, तो दिख नहीं रहा है थोड़ा. सौराष्ट्र इन इंडिया. टेंथ वन, what is tsunami? What is called a tsunami? Due to the volcanic eruption or an earthquake on the bottom of the sea or due to a big large scale landslides, large and powerful waves of unusual length are created on the surface of the ocean and that is called tsunami. Okay, यहाँ पे called है और यहाँ पे tsunami है. Last, 11th one, which factor are responsible for flood to occur? Incessant rain, the construction carried out by neglecting the natural slope, the man-made obstructions in the natural drainage system, etc. are the main factor of responsible for the floods to occur. Next one, what is called droughts? When there is a no rain or an inadequate rainfall during monsoon, the resultant situation of acute shortage of water is called droughts. Next one, 13 one, on whom are the worst effect of a disaster seen? The most adverse effect of disaster are seen on the poor and needy people. Question number 6, answer the following questions as a direct, write 4 points as the answer to each question. Okay. what precaution should be taken at the time of an earthquake. यहाँ पे ऊपर देखो 7 पॉइंट लिखा है, ये यही क्वेश्चन का लास्ट पॉइंट. ओके, द फॉलोइंग प्रिकॉशन शुड बी टेकन ड्यूरिंग द earthquake. If you are in a school, sit under the bench in the classroom. Stay away from the electric poles and wires. Third point, listen the news, a local radio station on television for guidance. Do not be stare. Do not be panic and run. Do not use the elevators to come down in a multi-storied building. Do not switch on the electricity, gas, etc. in the house without श्योरिटी. द गैस लीकेज में कॉज अ ब्लास्ट. ओके, और उसके बाद जो 7th पॉइंट है मैंने यहाँ ऊपर लिखा है, देखिए, डू नॉट गेट स्वेट अवे बाय ह्यूमर. ओके, देन सेकेंड वन, what should be done during a cyclone. During a cyclone, on receiving the warning of a cyclone, close all the doors and windows of the house. If you are in the school, do not come out of the class. If you are inside a vehicle, park the vehicle away from the electric poles, tree, seashores, etc., and remain inside the vehicle only. If you have taken shelter in a shelter house of a government or a non-government organization, then abide by instructions of the manager strictly. Animals should be released from their pigs hooks. If the animals are free, then they can save themselves. Stand away from the electric poles, large trees, buildings, hoardings, or advertisements, etc. Then question number third, what should be done before a tsunami? Okay, so after receiving the news or warning of tsunami, move to a safer place away from the seashore. Abide strictly by the instruction given on radio or television. If the sea waves rise very high, then strange voices are heard, then these warning signs of the arrival of tsunami. So immediately move to a safe shelter away from the seashore. Personal belongings and the valuables, dry breakfast, medicines, pure drinking water, torch, candle, matchbox, etc. should be kept handy. Okay, fourth one, what should be done during a flood? During flood, switch off immediately the gas and the electric connection of the house. If your vehicle is stuck in the flood, get down of the vehicles immediately. Make a group of about 7-8 people, hold hand of one another and try to get out of the flood. Animals should be released from these pigs. They can save themselves only if they are free. Do not keep the children hungry. Keep the radio and the mobile invariably with you. Fifth one, what should be done before a drought? Before a drought, anticipate the available quantity of water supply and plan its use. Drip irrigation system should be implemented in agriculture and it should be promoted. The rationing system should be introduced so that everybody gets the grains. Put a ban on gets to prevent wastage of food. Then write a short notes. Earthquake. Due to the tectonic movements in the interior of the earth, the weaker area of the crust suddenly vibrates very fast. The sudden vibrating of the crust of the earth is called earthquake. The crust of the earth is called earthquake. The weaker areas of the crust are considered to be the earthquake drawn zones. It is not possible to forecast on earthquake, but if we are prepared and in advance, we can certainly reduce its effects. There is a heavily loss of lives and property due to an earthquake. Second one is tsunami. Tsunami is a Japanese word. This means a spot and nami means a waves. When an earthquake with high intensity 7 or more a volcanic eruption occurs on the bottom of the sea or due to the oceanic landslides, large, powerful and long waves of unusual length occur on the sea surface, which are called tsunami. Mostly the tsunami is caused due to the earthquake on the sea bottom. So the tsunami is also known as seismic ocean waves. When these seismic ocean waves rush from its place of origin towards us, share one effect another, they become highly destructive. Its speed decreases near the coast. When its high increases, this tsunami waves more forwards like a wall of water and cause heavy damage. However, with the help of modern equipment based on the satellites, A tsunami can be anticipated, so the people of the probable area likely to be affected by tsunami can be shifted timely and their casualties can be prevented. Okay. Then question number 8 is classify the following disaster into natural disaster and man-made disaster. Okay, so you can see and write it from directly from here. Okay, यहाँ पे ऑप्शन दिए हैं, आपको खाली उसमें देखना नेचुरल डिज़ास्टर कौन से और मैन मेड डिज़ास्टर कौन से हैं. तो प्लीज़ यहाँ पे ये चैप्टर ख़त्म होता है. सारी जो एक्सरसाइज हैं, सो प्लीज़ चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस चैनल.